The value of a car in thousands can be approximated by the model below, where T is the number of years since the car was new. Draw an arrow here. Remember, the number in front represents the initial amount. Your car was not worth $25 as initial amount. It would be 25,000. Okay, keep that in mind. Does this model represent exponential growth or decay? Now, most people say decay, and their reasoning is, well, common sense. They know that once you buy a car, you drive it off the lot, it's not going to be worth as much. Draw an arrow up to this value. Remember, exponential growth is when this value is greater than 1. Exponential decay is when it's between 0 to 1. So 0.85 is between 0 to 1. That's how mathematically you know it is a decay model. Identify the annual percentage of increase or decrease in value of the car. Well, when you purchase the car, it's worth 100%. And I'm going to write that as a decimal. There's 100% as a decimal. When you purchase the car, it's worth 100% of its value. This is our growth factor. So we're going to subtract the growth factor. And if you want to think of this in change instead of using a calculator, $1 subtract 85 cents is 0.15, which is 15%. So identify the annual increase or decrease. There's a decrease of 15% every year in the value of the car. Estimate the value of the car, estimate when the value of the car will be 8,000. So I'm going to write 8,000 here to start with, and then I have 25. I'm just plugging in this problem. And I have purposely made a mistake. Turn to your partner and in 15 seconds see if you can figure out, without doing any math, what did I do wrong when I wrote down this problem? Yes, Mari. We're only going to put 8 here. These have to be written the same way. So if you wanted to write 8,000 here, what would you have to write here? 25,000. Or we write 8 here and 25 and realize that the word problem said that this is in terms of thousands of dollars. Okay, let's solve for T. First step is going to be to divide by 25. Can you please grab a calculator and take 8 and divide it by 25 for me? What is it as a decimal without rounding? 0.32. Am I hearing you right? 0.32? Yeah. This was tricky for a lot of kids. It goes back to what we learned yesterday. We want to find a way to eliminate the 0.85 so that the T comes down. And yesterday we learned to do that by adding a log in front. So I'm going to write log, and I'm going to come back to that in a second. 0.85 to the T and 0.32. Now what should be the base of this log so that I am able and capable of canceling this out? If it is a 10, do these two numbers cancel out? No. If it is an E, do they cancel out? What number needs to be there? 0.85. So put a 0.85 here and a 0.85 here. So log base 0.85 of 0.85 raised to the T. So now these cancel. I bring down the T and I have this value. As you recall, your calculator has a log button, but it only processes, when I hit this log, it only processes in a common log, or base 10. So we learned last week about change of base formula. When you get to this point and you want to solve something, but it's not currently in a base 10 or base E, what we do is we use the change of base formula, and here's what it is. You write log of the back number divided by log of the base. In both cases, what is the base on top and on the bottom right now? It's a hidden number. What is a hidden number? What is this hidden number? Anybody? 10. Does our calculator process base 10? So can everybody plug in log of 0.32 enter divided by log of 0.85 enter. And now I need to go back to the question. The question was identify, estimate when the value of the car will be 8,000. The value of the car will be approximately 8,000 after 7 years. Must see the math, and then I need to have some type of a statement.